Have you ever come across a book that made you question the very essence of human behavior? I certainly did when I first read The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. As I read through its pages, one character kept coming to my mind, a character so skilled at understanding and manipulating human nature that it was impossible to ignore him. And that character is Johan Liebert from the anime Monster. Now you might be thinking, what can a sociopathic anime character have in common with a self-help book? Well, trust me when I say that the link is there, and by the end of this video, you will understand how these two seemingly unrelated worlds can help you gain better understanding of human nature and self-improvement. So, let's get started. Law number 15. The Law of Fickleness. The law of fickleness is an intriguing aspect of human behavior that you can see through Johan's character in the anime Monster. Johan possesses the remarkable ability to adapt to different situations and personas with ease. One scene from the series that perfectly illustrates this law is when Johan takes on the appearance of his sister, Anna Liebert. In this scene, Detective Sook, who is investigating Grimmer, meets with Anna Liebert. They talk about an investigation and a key to a safety box given to Sook by Grimmer. Sensing danger, Anna urges Sook to keep this information confidential before leaving and introducing herself as Anna Liebert. The chilling twist comes when we learn that the person Sook met was actually Johan Liebert, disguised as Anna. It's a testament to Johan's profound ability to shift personas and adapt seamlessly to manipulate those around him. As a viewer, you are left stunned, unable to guess the deception, and that's precisely the brilliance of Johan's fickleness. While we may not aspire to be as enigmatic as Johan, but in today's dynamic and ever-changing world, being adaptable and able to read shifts in the social environment is essential for personal success. Now, I consider myself as an introvert, and I'm currently in the learning stage of running a small startup. As an introvert, I tend to feel more comfortable in the background. However, I have realized that in order for my startup to achieve success, I need to adapt and step outside of my comfort zone. This means engaging with people, networking, and promoting my business. It is essential to adapt to the fickle nature of business and social interactions. It's about accepting that we can't always control the situations that we find ourselves in, but we can control how we respond to them. Just like Johan's ability to become someone else, we too can embrace new roles and adapt to the different scenarios. Law number 6. The Law of Shortsightedness. In the anime Monster, Johan masterfully embodies the law of shortsightedness as he orchestrates long-term plans that have far-reaching consequences. About halfway through the series, Johan befriends a fellow college student named Carl. He initially appears to do a lot of good for Carl, such as helping him reunite with his biological father, Hans Georg Swald, a wealthy industrialist. However, Johan's true intentions are hidden behind his mask of kindness. As the series unfolds, it becomes clear that Johan's interactions with Carl and his father were part of a carefully constructed plan. Johan manipulates the situation in order to gain access to Swald's influence and power. He eventually engineers a devastating outcome that involves burning down a library with Swald inside, all to accomplish his long-term goals. Johan's ability to delay immediate desires and focus on long-term goals is crucial to his success. He is willing to put in the time and effort even if it means playing a patient waiting game. In real life, it's easy to be seduced by instant gratification, but Johan's character serves as a stark reminder of the power of patience and strategic thinking. We often have to make decisions about whether we should go for immediate gratification or long-term success. Whether it's personal relationships, career choices, or financial decisions, Johan teaches us that sometimes delaying immediate pleasure can lead to greater accomplishments down the road. In a world that often prioritizes quick wins, Johan's portrayal in Monster serves as a reminder that there is wisdom in thinking beyond the present moment and considering the long-lasting impacts of our actions. Law number 4. The Law of Compulsive Behavior. This law teaches us the power of understanding and managing our own compulsive tendencies for personal growth, and Johan masterfully exploits people's compulsive tendencies and addictions to achieve his sinister goals. In a particular scene, Johan and Detective Richard visits a bar and Johan offers Richard a drink, which he refuses due to his past struggles with alcoholism. Johan, a master manipulator, takes advantage of this knowledge. He initiates a conversation with Richard about a case involving Stephen Juice, a young offender. Johan cleverly reminds Richard of his own guilt over the execution of Juice while he was still a minor. Johan forces Richard to confront his actions and questions whether he can honestly tell his daughter that he has changed his life, given the grave sin he committed. Johan's manipulation doesn't stop there. He knows about Richard's vulnerability and with calculated intent offers him a bottle of whiskey. The scene takes a dark turn when Johan's manipulation ultimately leads to Richard's tragic death. While Johan's actions are extreme and negative, they highlight the importance of recognizing and managing our compulsive behavior for personal growth. Each of us may have our own compulsions or addictions, whether related to substances, social media, or unhealthy habits. Johan's persona serves as a stark reminder that if we fail to recognize and control our compulsive behaviors, they can have a disastrous consequences as they did for Detective Richard. So how can we put the law of compulsive behavior into practice in our daily lives? It all starts with self-awareness. We must identify our compulsive tendencies, whether it's overeating, smoking, or any other behavior that we feel compelled to engage in. Once we recognize these habits, we can take proactive steps to manage and eventually overcome them. Engage in healthier, more productive habits and seek out support from friends, family, or professionals. Johan's character serves as a stark cautionary tale, urging us to confront our compulsions and avoid succumbing to their destructive grip. Law number 5. The law of covetousness. In the world of monsters, Johan demonstrates a profound understanding of human desires and weaknesses, illustrating the essence of the law of covetousness. A striking moment that reflects this law is when Johan sheds tears upon hearing Carl's backstory about his childhood spent in a foster home. Johan uses this emotional vulnerability as a means to win Carl's trust. His manipulation demonstrates the power of understanding what others desire, and in this case, Carl's desire for a genuine family connection. Johan recognizes this deep-seated desire and capitalizes on it to achieve his own personal goals. This law emphasizes the importance of understanding others' desires, weaknesses, and motivations in our daily lives. We don't have to manipulate people in the same way that Johan does, but understanding what others desire can help us build stronger, more empathic relationships. For instance, if you are a manager or leader, understanding your team's desires and needs can lead to be more effective leadership. And in personal relationships, recognizing what your friends, family, or partners value and desire can lead to a more meaningful and supportive connections. Remember that the purpose of this law is not to manipulate or deceive others, but rather to create genuine connections and positive interactions. We can improve our relationships and progress in our personal development journey by understanding the desires and weaknesses of those around us. Now, as we come to the conclusion of this video, I'd like to emphasize one final point. The traits and strategies discussed today, whether from the book or Johan, can be a powerful tool for understanding and improving yourself. However, they must always be used in an ethical and responsible manner. We have seen Johan's dark and destructive path, and we must be careful that our understanding of human nature doesn't lead us down a similar path. Remember, the knowledge is a two-edged sword, and it is up to you to use it for the greater good. The power is in your hands, so use it wisely. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.